to you about strategies to improve job success. So, I know that getting ready for an interview can make your heart pound. I'm here to share with you 3 simple steps that can get you ready for your next interview. Like some of you, I've gone on interviews. I've done some research also on the topic, and I've conducted and participated in peer interviews. By the end of this presentation, you should be able to identify 3 steps that can improve and increase the job interview process for job success. Sometimes we ourselves do not realize that the person that's conducting the interview has to prepare for it as well. So today you will learn some simple steps that can get you ready for your next interview. Let us pretend that a job is in the making. There are 3 steps that can ensure a more relaxed interview and also increase your job success. The first one is you want to learn some information about the company and the position that you're seeking. Second, you want to dress for that position. And third, you want to make sure that you get to your appointment early. Not at that scheduled time, but before. First, let's talk about preparing in advance. This is done by learning some information about the company, and the position. You can look at the mission statement or the philosophy statement of the company. You can also choose to talk with someone who already works for that company. As far as the mission statements, with the internet the way it is today, you can actually Google the company and look that up on the internet. The second step that can improve job success is professional presentation. If you look at the outline handout on the top, at the top of page 2, you will see where it says that 55% of another person's perception of you is based on how you look. So, first impression, it does carry a lot of weight. In that case, you want to make sure that you dress for the interview by wearing the proper attire for that position. Oftentimes, conservative or business-like attire is appropriate. You want to make sure that you also choose some standard colors to be on the safe side, which is normally navy blue and brown. As far as dressing for the position, an example would be if you are a construction worker, you would not be expected to show up in a 3-piece suit. So you would want to dress for that, for the part. Another area that's found under professional presentation is grooming. Now, hair should be clean and neat. Nails. Your nails should also be clean and neat and trimmed. And you should also select your color appropriately. If you are working in the food industry, particularly, and healthcare, you want to stick with neutral colors. Try to stay away from bright colors. Your perfume or cologne, you want to make sure that is in moderation. As far as body piercing, try to limit that. You want to make sure if you have tongue ring, eye ring, or nose ring, that you do remove those. You want to stick to 1 pair of earring and 1 in each ear. Another thing is tattoos. If you do have tattoos, you want to make sure that you cover them or wear the appropriate clothing for those. If you do have the PowerPoint presentation, on slide 9, you will see some example of professional attire. The third and final step that can improve job success is arriving early for that interview. Arriving a few minutes prior to your scheduled time of appointment, usually approximately 15 minutes 5 to 15 minutes. I personally like to get there at least 15 minutes before that time. This shows punctuality. It also gives you some time to adjust and get familiar with your surroundings. While waiting for the employer, it is a great time to assess yourself, your posture, and if you are sitting, make sure that you're able to get up to a standing position quickly. Okay? Once you are introduced to your potential employer, you want to give a firm handshake. And remember that eye contact is equally important because you are going to be scrutinized. Whatever you do from here on out, it will be either to your advantage or your disadvantage. You are in the lead. So, preparing for an interview should not be taken too lightly. If you are serious about that job and would like to be considered for the position, the tips presented can be your key to success. By following these 3 steps that I've talked about, which is 1, preparing for the interview in advance and presenting yourself professionally by dressing for that interview, and the final step, which is arriving a little early on the day of the interview, this can improve your job success. So the 3 steps presented